I just want to give you guys my perspective about being shy because growing up, I was always the shy kid. I didn't really build many connections, I didn't really have that many friends. And just this year, I realized that being shy has hindered my life a lot in terms of starting out my career, looking for a job, and when you don't have that much experience and some of these jobs require 5 references, for example, it's difficult for you to actually get into the job or get the job because there's just certain requirements that you can't fulfill. For people who are confident, outgoing, they build a lot of connections and it's easy for them to get references. They could have been close to their professors or close with the managers that they worked with. They would easily be able to get good references. And when you're shy, you don't build that many connections. It's hard for you to start your career. Also, I realized that there were definitely stages in my life where I could have been happier if I wasn't shy. For example, when I'm hanging out with my girlfriend and hanging out with her family, I remember at the start of the relationship, I rarely talked to any of her family members. And I feel like things could have been more fun if I was outgoing. So this year, I decided that I'm going to try my best not to be shy, to be more confident, to be more outgoing. And when I did make these changes, I started talking to her brother, some of her other family members when we're together at these family gatherings or like, friend type of gatherings. It became more fun. I got to know them as a person better, and I realized that, all these years that I've been shy, I should have just, tried to be more confident, and that I would be a lot more happier. And there was a point in my life where I was so shy to the point where I wasn't really even talking that much or even talking to girls that I was going out with. For example, one of my exes, when me and her were together for about a month, I didn't even talk to her that much when we spent time together. I would say that when we spent like 2 hours or 3 hours together, there might have been like 2 sentences that were said the entire time. And I remember there was this one ex that actually made me a little bit more outgoing because she was outgoing. I would say that she definitely played an important part in my life in terms of building character and being able to conversate with others because she used to do most of the talking in the relationship because I was very quiet. So she would say things to just get me to talk and try to conversate, ask me different questions, and ask me about the things that I like. And she was just a very outgoing person. That relationship didn't really work out. And I remember I was kind of stuck at one point where after her I wasn't sure. I wasn't confident if I was going to be able to find another girl. But I told myself that I'm going to give myself some time, give myself a year to just work on myself, build myself, hit the gym. And when that year is up, I'm going to find a girlfriend. And when the time was up, I really started panicking because I wasn't sure how I was going to get another girlfriend because my confidence was at an all-time low. I had to bring out the confident version of myself. And I remember I was talking to this one girl and it was like a personality I never knew existed that I just sprung out. And I was making her laugh, cracking jokes, conversating. And for the first time I was proud of myself because I was actually having a conversation with a girl that I just met. But I was still shy. Confidence was just something that I was able to bring out once in a while here and there. It was kind of like a fake it till you make it type. Being able to have a conversation without being nervous. It was just something that I could bring out once in a while. But overall, I was still shy. I didn't really talk to that many people, and there would be times where I would get anxiety around people. just being outside or just being in a store waiting in line. I would have a lot of anxiety. And this year, I'm having less anxiety when I'm in a store or standing in line or just being around people, because I told myself that I don't want to be shy anymore. I don't want to have anxiety around people. So I just told myself, just calm down. Don't think too much when you're around people, and don't think that people are judging you, because a lot of times having anxiety around people is because you feel like everybody in the room is judging you, or looking down on you, or you feel like you gotta live up to a certain expectation just being around people. And I think that's where anxiety comes from. So what I told myself is just relax. I don't have to live up to anyone's expectations. I don't have to feel like people are judging me. I just want to feel confident and feel comfortable. I don't want to have anxiety. I don't want to feel shy anymore. So slowly, I'm able to have conversations with people. And I remember, I was having a conversation with one of the store owners at Mochi Nut, actually. And we were talking about how he started his own business and why he opened up Mochi Nut. And it was such a good vibe. And that was something that I missed out on all my life. Just having conversations with people, building connections, and just genuinely enjoying myself being outside, being around people. Because, we're not meant to really be isolated. Being in isolation and being shy and not being around and not wanting to be around people, it's not really a good feeling. You don't really feel free. You feel like you're trapped in your own mind, and you feel like everybody is just judging you, and you're just not having fun. You're not doing the things that you like to do in life. It's like, if you like a girl, why are you shy, right? It's like, it's like there's other things that I like, and other people that I like my friends, and I'm not shy around them. So it was something I just was like, if there's something that I like, something that I want, and there's no point in being shy around that type of stuff, right? So being confident is something that I'm slowly trying to work on and just get rid of the shyness, because if I truly want to be happy, if I truly want to feel like I'm a free person and I can feel comfortable everywhere, I need to get rid of the shyness. I have to be confident, and it is something that I have to work on. And I would say that being shy is probably the worst thing, because what does everybody need in life? Everybody needs a job. Everybody needs some type of career. And every job requires interviews, and every job requires references. So if you're shy, you might not do as well in an interview, and you may be one of the best candidates and you could really have the skills, but you can't really articulate yourself very well because you're so shy and nervous that you seem like you're not a good fit, while there could be somebody else that's very articulate, very confident, and they end up getting a job, but they may not necessarily have the skills for the job. But because they were so good at talking, and the hiring manager just felt so comfortable, they got hired. And also, being shy, you don't build that many connections, and you may not have a lot of good references. And a job requires references. It kind of puts you in a bad position, right? For somebody who's very confident, they might have had a good relationship with their professor, they might have had a good relationship with their managers, and being able to get good references is a piece of cake for them, and it's something that will help them in their career. But being shy and not having any good references or any references at all will really put you in a bad spot when you're trying to get a job. And everybody needs some type of job so that they can live, you know what I mean? You gotta have some type of income to live. So I realize being shy kind of just hinders everything in life. It hinders relationships, it hinders you being able to have a job sometimes, right? And it also limits your options and your selection of jobs, because you might not want to do customer service. Maybe customer service is the best thing that could be on a resume, because you can get many jobs with that, right? But if all your jobs is like non-customer service related, and then your career that you pick requires some type of customer service skills, right? Especially when you're trying to get in the door in the entry level, then that could put you at a disadvantage because then on your resume it looks like you don't have any skills for that particular entry level job, especially if you haven't done any internships or have any experience for your field of study. That's why I decided I don't really want to be shy anymore.